Hi everyone, it's Shea. Welcome to or back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while since I've been posting regularly, and I just wanted to give you an update on where I've been, what kind of happened, what's been happening in my life, and then where I'm headed with this channel. I recently posted a video that I had finished like 2 months ago, but I never exported it and posted it. Whatever. So I know some of you commented on that video and were like, wow, it's been a long time. So yes, it has. And I know I just kind of like reappeared without any explanation, but I just kind of wanted to check in and tell you guys like what I have planned for this channel. So I just want to say thanks for being patient with me while I've disappeared. I posted on Instagram just kind of letting everyone know that I was going to be just like peacing out for a while. So I really appreciate you guys being very patient with me, and I'm really happy to see that you guys are excited to see my videos again. So in this video, I'm going to go through some like personal updates, some updates with my Italian, and just like some of those goals, as well as the future of this channel. And then at the end, I will do a Q&A because you asked me some questions on Instagram that I will be answering just like rapid fire at the end. Let's jump right into it. Why was I gone for a few months? I was dealing with some health stuff, which still have not figured out exactly what it was or why it was happening, but it was really frustrating because it totally just like killed my motivation to do absolutely anything. There were so many days where I just like couldn't get out of bed, and I was in a lot of pain. And yeah, I saw some doctors who some told me it was nothing, and then others told me to get a test, which after very expensive medical bills, still no conclusive results on what it actually was. So that was really fun, and I love the healthcare system in America. Anyways, right now though, I'm just taking some different like supplements and stuff that so far seem to be working. So hopefully we don't run into anything like that again, but still kind of frustrating that I don't know exactly what it all was. So as I said, no motivation to do anything. That means studying Italian. That means just like being productive, doing the things I normally used to do, like journaling and meditating. I didn't do any of that. So I feel like mentally and emotionally it was just like not a good time for me. And obviously I didn't want to be on camera because I wouldn't have been able to be like my usual self. So yeah, I was gone for a while, but as I started to feel better and, you know, like pandemic stuff started to get a little bit better, I got vaccinated and I was just, things were looking up for me. I felt like more positive about things, and I started dating again, and now I'm no longer single, so that's exciting. Some of you actually asked that on the questions. They were like, do you have a new boyfriend? And yeah, I do. So I have a boyfriend, and meeting him has brought a totally new aspect into my life. He fosters and rescues dogs and does all these amazing things that I was like, wow, this is a lot. If he's watching this, he's probably like, but anyways, so yeah, my life has, within a month, has just suddenly been just a ton of dogs, as you've probably seen on my Instagram if you follow me. So that's another thing I wanted to touch on, just as far as like including more of that in my content, because it has become such a big part of my life and he's become such a big part of my life. So if you guys are interested in that as well, let me know, but I'll talk about that later. And then also just another update, I'll probably be moving soon. So my sister and I are on the hunt for a new apartment, which is very hard to find, and that's always such a headache. I really am not looking forward to it. But you know, it's probably for the best, like a new start. We still want to be kind of in the same area, but just trying to find an apartment, and also an apartment that allows pets, because I do hopefully, like my sister and I really do want to be able to foster animals, whether that's cats or dogs. That's also very hard because so many places around here just don't allow pets at all. So that's something that is also on my mind, and I will be moving soon, hopefully within like the next month or two. So we will see about that. Okay, so that's it for my personal updates. I don't really do like a ton of personal stuff on here, so I'm not going to dive like too far into stuff, but moving on to Italian. Yes, I am still studying Italian. I know some people asked like if I totally stopped. No, I'm still studying, although as I mentioned, when I lost motivation to do everything, Italian was one of those things, so I hadn't been studying as regularly as I used to and as I would have liked. But now I'm getting back into it, and I've set some goals for my Italian and where I want to be. It's still in the plan to live in Italy next year. You know, with the pandemic, obviously that goal of mine was put on hold and just kept getting pushed further and further away. I don't really want to rush that and try to go this year, just because with, you know, vaccination rates in other countries, I just want to make sure that it's safe whenever I do decide to go, and also that I can actually like do things in Italy and not just be home like in a lockdown or something. So I think the plan for that is next year. And obviously whenever I do go, I would be making vlogs and you guys could see my experience living in Italy. I am really excited because that's been like such a huge goal of mine, and I feel like that would be so cool for that dream to actually happen. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see as far as my Italian and language learning videos. I am just learning Italian. I know a lot of people will comment like, can you teach me this thing in German? Like, I don't know any German or French or Portuguese. You know, I'm only studying Italian, but I do make videos on just like general language tips. But let me know if you want to see some more like study vlogs or just like productive vlogs. I was also thinking of doing like a study with me session of just like this video of 30 minutes, just me studying and some music in the background if you want like a study buddy. So I was thinking stuff like that, but definitely let me know what you want to see because I want to make videos that you guys enjoy. As far as my summer goals for Italian, I do want to finish the book that I've been reading for a long time in Italian. Also, by the end of the summer, I'd love to have a 30-minute conversation with my italki tutor with minimal to no errors, or no, you know, not asking her, oh, what is this word? Or like, you know, just being able to have a fluent conversation that isn't stopped by me not knowing a vocab word or conjugating something wrong, whatever. So I'd love to have that as a goal for just like the speaking side of things. And then as far as the direction of my channel, I still planning on doing language learning videos, of course, sharing more of my experience learning Italian. Also just some like productivity vlogs. I think you guys liked my like day in a life, weekend in my life kind of vlogs because you do like seeing LA and like some of the stuff that I do around here, going to the beach, all that kind of fun stuff. Also, if I go on any more adventures like the Joshua Tree video that I made, I loved making that video, so I will definitely do a lot more of those style videos. And then also, as I mentioned, I'd love to do videos including the dogs. So if you guys have any questions on that, I know I had like no idea everything that went into that. And just like that whole rescue foster world. So if you guys have any questions, we could do like a Q&A video, or if you're interested in fostering or adopting, or you just want to learn more about that whole process, we can definitely do a video on that. And you can also meet the doggies. Currently my boyfriend has 4 foster dogs, so they can definitely make an appearance on this channel. They are all very adorable, and I would love to get videos of them. So let me know like if you want to meet them, or like what kind of videos you'd want to see, because like I said, that is a big part of my life now, and it's fun and exciting, and of course like we want to help the dogs. If you're not interested in the dog content, that's totally fine. I still will be posting language learning videos, so don't think that this channel is totally changing direction. I still want to make videos for all of you, for the content that you enjoy, but also still making videos that I enjoy making as well. So I know, you know, like my Joshua Tree video and some other vlogs don't get as many views because you guys are just like, give me the language learning content, but I still like making videos like that. So I'm still gonna do a mix of videos that I like, but also videos for you all as well. Now let's get into the Q&A portion. I had you guys ask questions on Instagram. So let's see what you guys asked, and I'm just gonna answer these like fairly quickly. The first question is just blank. It's just a blank question. Okay, someone asked, progress with Italian, best apps and courses when you feel like you're stuck and not progressing. So as I mentioned, my progress has been minimal in these last few months. Best apps, I really do like Busuu. I made a few videos on Busuu before. Like I said, italki is really great to actually speak with a tutor. And Tandem is really good to talk with native speakers. So, you know, if you're trying to get some conversational practice, you can send audio messages on Tandem as well to get like pronunciation and actually hear the language spoken. So yeah, I would say those apps are best. Have you considered starting any new languages anytime soon? No, I can barely do Italian right now, so I'm just gonna continue focusing on Italian. As much as I'd love to be a polyglot, and I feel like people think that I am not. I wish I was. I wish I were, but I am not. Just focusing on Italian for now. Someone asked, how are you doing? That's nice. I would say now I'm doing very well. If you asked me this question like 2 months ago, it would be very bad. I was not doing well. Now I'm really happy, and I would say for the most part, I am like very happy and positive and optimistic about the future. There are some things in my life, like my job, where I feel like is a little stagnant right now, and I can get a little bit bored with that. But that's why I'm excited to get back into creating content and doing stuff that I'm like actually passionate about. So yes, I'm doing well for right now. Someone just said I love you. Thanks. Love you too. Where are you from? I've answered this in a past video. I'm originally from Arizona and now I live in LA. Have you planned any more solo trips? No, but I was thinking about doing another solo trip. Like, I've never been to Catalina and I feel like that would be really fun, but I also feel like that would be a more fun trip to do with people. I went to Big Bear recently with one of my best friends and it was so fun, and I was thinking of doing that trip by myself, but then we just had so much fun kayaking and doing little hikes together and hanging out that I was like, that kind of active stuff I feel like would be more fun to do with just like 1 or 2 friends, or even a big group of friends, but I don't have that many friends anyway, so it would probably be just like 1 or 2 friends. How can you balance your job and learning languages? I have one video, I'll put it up here. It's about just like a day in my life and it shows exactly how I do my job and also fit in some studying here and there. So there's definitely a way to do it. It just, you know, you gotta stay motivated and be consistent and just be really determined. Why do you like to learn something new, for example, languages? I think ever since I graduated college, I realized that the monotony of just like waking up and going to work, or now working from home, and just like repeatedly doing that over and over again just gets really boring for me. There's so many places now you can do like online courses, like Skillshare, or just YouTube has so many tutorials. So there's so many ways you can just learn new things. And for me, I think learning a language is just really exciting because I do love to travel. So it's like an opportunity for me to go somewhere new and really just like learn more about the culture and the people. And also just, I've always found language learning just so interesting. Just being able to communicate with an entirely new group of people is really cool. And a lot of people have asked me why I chose Italian. I loved Italy, I studied abroad there. Also my mom's side of my family is Italian, and I've always just loved the language and the architecture, and just like ancient Roman history has always been really interesting to me. So I've just really gravitated towards Italian culture, and the language is beautiful. I love to learn it. That's the reason why I can stay motivated, is because I genuinely love hearing and speaking the language. People always ask this question, any languages you want to learn next? Of course, I'd love to learn so many different languages. I would love to learn German, but also like Portuguese is cool as well. And maybe just like brushing up on Spanish now that I've learned Italian, but there's like a lot of overlap, and sometimes if I try to study both, I'll end up speaking like a mixture of Spanish and Italian, or like the words will get messed up in my head. So I'm thinking of studying, you know, a language that's like very different. Maybe if I'm out in Italy and I decide I want to try living in a new country, like going somewhere else and trying to learn the language there, super cool. I'm kind of just like open to seeing wherever my travels take me. All right, so that's it for the Q&A and the life update. Like I said, please comment below what you want to see from me, and also just like what types of videos that you like. Let me know if you are interested in seeing more dog content. I don't know why you wouldn't want to see more dog content, because everybody loves dogs and they're so adorable. So if you don't, I'm probably scared of you. Yeah, expect to see me posting at least once a week, and I'll be keeping up with my Italian studying. Definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram for some more like daily content. I post a lot on my stories, and I will see you all very soon in my next video, and I'm excited to be back. So thank you all for being patient. Bye.